Hello, I'm Colin Foley. This is my 11th reflective journal. And today, we're going to talk about a specific occurrence where I was responsible for making a decision and evaluating a initial injury slash condition. So I was in the clinic Friday, 2 days ago, and I was doing a regular rehab. And when we were doing our exercises, I noticed that the athlete had a limited range of motion in her shoulder. I talked to my preceptor, and we're like, okay, yeah, let's do an eval. So I was in charge of doing that eval, and the athlete reported having trouble with daily activities, overhead motions all hurt. Um, she is a tennis player, so I was thinking some type of impingement, just how it normally happens, that I've seen in the clinic. And she had no prior history to that shoulder, and just even like basic things like getting clothes out of her closet, it hurt. So she's gonna get past 60 degrees of abduction in her shoulder without pain. So anything below that was pain free. So it was obviously a pretty serious thing that we wanted to get to the bottom of. So then we can make sure that she's pain free, had the appropriate range of motion, so then she can have the best performance possible at her tennis match. So all neurological factors were within normal limits. Decreased range of motion of abduction, and everything else was within normal limits. She had decreased strength with shoulder abduction, obviously, and first she can get past 30 degrees in a manual muscle test for shoulder abduction, without not having pain. So that was definitely something we need to look at. So then we decided to manually muscle test the supraspinatus and subscap and teres minor. It was not her teres minor. She was able to complete that manual muscle test skill with a 5, but everything else, not even a 2, without pain. So that was obviously something that we needed to look at, and did a couple more impingement tests, and those were also positive. So we told her, yeah, you have impingement. This is why. This is what we're gonna do. The immediate treatment, we were just working on that pain, decreasing that pain. So we just did IFC on the shoulder with some ice. She already had a long day because she was in there, in fact, before for rehab, because she had patellofemoral pain. So we didn't want to take her whole afternoon away / night. But yeah, we found that, and at first it was kind of hard, specifically remembering what manual muscle test for the subscap and supraspinatus was definitely hard. What else? So future plan, we just want to address that pain, make sure she can have appropriate range of motion. Then we're going to work on her neuromuscular control, and then we're going to get into more functional activities to make sure she's completely good, that all those progressions were in fact met, and therefore she can go and have the best performance that she can without pain free, and hopefully it works. That's it for today's journal. Stay tuned for next week.